Hey guys, day 5 and we have a race with unexpected spice. And yeah, so we're starting P7, which is horrible. So we're just gonna start it off with our start here. And lights out. So we have a decent start up here. You know, just keeping our position in here. And we decide to keep the inside here. And a good decision on our side, just being careful, not getting any penalties. You know, just yeah, just being careful around here. It's a laguna, bunch of sand everywhere, and it's not easy going. It's easy going off the track. So yeah. Exactly. So we have this guy doing a quick mistake, lets me by, slots in right behind me, and then we have 3 cars here. This guy goes spinning off, like an absolute idiot. And then yeah, we just want to keep going in the train here. And then this guy too hits hits the behind of this car. He spins off. So now we're in P3, I believe. So now we're just driving as cleanly as possible, not going off track. That's the main part. So we skip around like 3-4 corners.
You're now in third.
So yeah, we are basically third now. Really good start, lucky with the spins. So just keeping it clean, being careful with this guy behind us. Seems like he might want to pass us, but we're just keeping our gap. What I'm thinking right now in the race is hoping these 2 guys up front start fighting, because for sure I'll be able to catch them up very quickly. And just making sure the guy behind me doesn't catch me up too quick. So yeah, exactly, my wishes became true here. They started fighting, so they're basically losing time, and just look how quickly I'll catch them up in the next few sequences of corners. So basically we close in probably by half a second here, and they just keep fighting. What I would do at their place is just not fight, bump draft, and get away from the rest of the pack, and then fight at the end. See here, they keep fighting. So every corner they fight, you catch up. It's the same as in real life. Real life, when you have a group of drivers fight, you just catch them up instantly. So as we see, I'm just fully focused on staying on the track and just keeping things clean and being as quick as possible. Skipped around half a lap here, nothing really happened. So we just want to keep going, letting them still fighting. So we're just, you know, less of a gap now and behind a bigger gap. So here we really catch him up after all, and now I'm right on his bumper basically, and just a quick mistake and I would gain a position instantly. So now we're just keeping ourselves calm, because if you try to push harder in these cars, it just bites you right back. So just making sure we're very smooth with it, clean with it, and just catching him up. And also for the GT3 cars that I want to hop in, I need a C license, so I'll be doing more and more of these races throughout, and then go directly to GT3. So here I had to kind of avoid one on the outside a little bit, very close. I want to keep that safety rating up, because that's the only way you upgrade your license, which is very unfortunate. Not because of your iRating, just based off your safety rating. And certainly when the drivers get slower and slower, you want to get by them as quick as you can, because they're just going to slow you down and going to become a bit overwhelmed, and you might lose pace. Certainly if you're not a too experienced driver, even on my side, that tends to happen a lot. So here again, I braked way too late, but still kept it on track and still staying behind these two cars fairly closely. Now the car behind me is starting to creep up on me a bit, so I might have to attack and defend at the same time. So just staying in those track limits, very important, not decreasing our safety rating. So here we'll see a great defense on the inside. I'm just gonna stay on the outside and completely dive in, catching them up even more. They're not playing the smart game here at all, because now we're basically the top 4 that could contend for a win. So very close racing here, and everyone's staying pretty consistent with the I mean, not consistent with mistakes, but just very consistent driving, making little to no mistakes. Here tend to brake a little bit later than these guys, so we gain a bit, which we always want to keep in our head, that last turn is a passing zone, and turn 1 too, so just choosing the right times. Here we creep up on a slow car here, and just hoping that we can get by them without any problem. So perfect here. Guy behind was a bit compromised on his exit, so that's perfect for us, creates a bit of a gap. Then these guys making a few more mistakes, hitting that sand right there. Oh, and then we have a defense here, go on the inside, and there is a pass, so I try to take advantage of this pass. This won't happen at all. I don't see it happening in this corner. Ease off. This is a really hard corner when you're behind someone, because you have to sometimes ease off. You don't know if they're gonna brake or not. And then the guy behind us, then he creeps up on me, he lets go. It would not have been a smart move to pass me there. We would have just completely lost track of these two guys in front. No chance for the win. As you seen, the guy behind a bug, so it looks like he's jumping, but it's just a Wi-Fi bug. And then here we really catch him up. P2. Make a quick mistake for track limits. So now we're just gonna be right in the slipstream.
2 laps to go. 2 to go.
And then here, P1 goes very defensive. And then I decide just to dive up right in the inside, clip first place, pass second. Very bold move on my side, but it ended up working with a bit of contact, sadly. But we still continue to stay straight. And P3 creeping up on me again. Quite a dive bomb I did there, so I didn't defend too much there. Let him by, just sweeping right behind him. Didn't really try to switch back here because but then behind us we defend because he was gonna pass us here. So we stay P3, just a bit of a mixing up the order. And I don't think I would be able to hold that second place there. The driver's a bit quicker than me. So now we're at 2 laps to go. Well, 1 lap and a quarter. Because when we pass this line, it's gonna be 1 lap. So now we're just hoping that this guy here makes a mistake.
You just got the white flag. That means 1 more lap to go.
So now first place built a bit of a gap, luckily for him, because I think the last lap carnage would be pretty insane around here. So many passing spots. So basically make a big mistake here. And yeah, so in the end with that horrendous mistake doesn't work. And the guy behind us tries to pass us, doesn't work. But yeah, with that mistake, turning in and then, you know, turning in again because I turned in too early just doesn't work. So yeah, good race, but not a good race, bad race at the same time, just wasn't that consistent. So 0.08 safety rating and 57 iRating up. So yeah, you know, that's what happens. You just gotta stay more consistent. You learn after these races all the time. But you know, still a great recovery, P7 to P3. That's what we should be doing with our shitty qualifyings. So thank you guys, peace out, and see you at day 6.